and I certainly welcome them. But our Constitution, the way we treat women, the way we treat all people, Islam doesn't do that under Sharia law.
Well, I could argue that about my faith. Catholicism is her next line. I don't see how. Bobby's in Los Angeles. What's going on, Bobby?
Yes, San Diego, as you may or may not know by now. It's me, the greatest caller in the history of talk radio. Thank you for taking my call, my friend. I'm curious about something here, and I don't understand the contradiction from the right on this. You, like many people on the right have a genuine concern of Islamic terrorism, right, in this country and in the world. Yet America keeps giving billions and billions and billions of dollars to a country like Pakistan. I mean, what is up with this contradiction?
So your solution is to either ignore the threat of Islamic terrorism or not give any more money to countries like Pakistan?
Well, that's a little misleading to put it like that. Come on. I mean, Pakistan, they have nuclear weapons. They've sold it. We were worried about Iraq having them and selling them. Pakistan has them, and they sold it to North Korea. They helped build up the Taliban. They helped build up Al Qaeda.
Yeah.
They had Osama bin Laden.
My argument.
I can go down the list.
Yeah. So my argument is to stop giving those foreign countries money. Right. That would be my solution to that.
I thought you were being sarcastic. So you agree they shouldn't be given to countries like Pakistan?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So then, if that's the case, the Republicans, starting with Bush, and I know it's happening on Democrats too, but it started with Bush. They've been giving so much money over the years, and you people on the right keep supporting the Republican Party. Why do you support them when you know they're giving money to a country like Pakistan?
Well, listen, I mean, first of all, be careful with you people, right? But I mean, there's a million different policies that different politicians have. I disagree with many, agree with many. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do, because what's the alternative to that? You know what the alternative to that is? Rand Paul. Which is why we are very receptive to Rand Paul's message here on this show, because he's the only politician who really speaks out against giving these foreign countries money. So there's your solution right there, but it's certainly not to where I think you're leading, wanting to go, like, support Hillary Clinton, who obviously would do the exact same thing as has always been done.
When you ask me not to be careful about saying you people, now don't assume I'm a big fan of Hillary Clinton, but I'm saying it's not a small thing like, does this politician like chocolate? Does this politician have spending? This is when you give money to Pakistan and they take that money and you know they give it to terrorism,
sure,
which kills anyone, our people, their people, definitely, obviously innocent people. They're using it to kill people.
Yeah, I'm with you. So I don't know where the disagreement is. I'm totally with you. We should stop doing that.
Hold on. But if you or anyone on the right criticizes the left for how they conduct the war on terror, and you don't agree with them, that's okay. But don't you see the hypocrisy when you support a side that gives money to a country like Pakistan when they take that money and it kills people?
Yes.
So why do you continue to support the Republican Party?
Because I mean, I don't know. I don't really know to get the question. I mean, because they're better than certainly what. I mean, first of all, I don't even know how to answer that question. I mean, because there's a lot of other things that I agree with them on. I can't agree with one party wholly on every single thing they do, right?
Isn't that one of the biggest things, the war on terror? Pakistan giving them money? I mean, again, this is not spending or the deficit or even like, what ice cream flavor they like, chocolate or vanilla. If one of your issues is the war on terror and you have a concern for Islamic terrorism and you know there's a history of giving Pakistan money and they're taking it and it kills people,
yeah, I get it.
How can you still support that party? I don't get it. And if you have to support that party, if you have to, how can you then criticize the left for not doing what you think is the right thing to do?
Yeah, no, but I mean, I appreciate the call. I mean, I don't really know what you want me to say with that. Like, I don't know can you guys help me out? Like, I don't know what my follow-up with that to be. I think we agree. So I don't know what the concern is. I guess you just support Rand Paul. If you disagree with that, which I do, you support Rand Paul because he's the only one who really will speak out against giving foreign countries money.
Even more so than Hillary. I mean, more than the Democrats. No one on the left is saying, they're just as big as proponents of warmongering as the establishment right. But we're not talking about supporting the establishment right on this show.
No, we just talk about what is right, and I don't think it's right to give these countries that hate us a lot of money. So I'm sorry. I guess I don't know Bobby's end point. But also, can I just be honest here? For some reason, I get really I don't know where this comes from. So I'm just going to be honest here. So we're just going to forget that whole conversation happened. Why do I get annoyed when Bobby says I'm the greatest caller? Why does that bother me? Because then I for some reason I get defensive instantly. It like ruins my ability to have an honest conversation. What is that? Why do I do that? Why do I react that way?
I guess you don't appreciate arrogance where it's not necessary.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's it. It's the instant arrogance, even though it's a joking way. Like for some reason, from that point forward, there's no way I can have an intelligent conversation. And that's my fault because I'm not going to blame Bobby for saying that. It's my fault for reacting that way to it. Isn't that funny?
I think it makes sense. I kind of rolled my eyes when he said it. I'm like, really?
Yeah, it just shuts down. It shuts down complete conversation. So there's a lesson there for us, too, on how we have conversations. Because if we were to go to someone who we want to change their opinion and say something of equal, I'll go with what you said, perhaps arrogance, even if it's done in a joking way, I know how I react to that. So if I were to do it to someone else, how could I expect them to react any differently? That was just weird because this is like the second time he's called in and he does that both times. And both times I've reacted the exact same way. I don't like how I reacted. You know what I mean? I wish I didn't react that way. But there was no way we were going to have an honest conversation from that point forward. Now, probably he didn't intend to really have an honest conversation either. But now we're just, two doofuses butting heads. And that's what that was. That's why that was terrible. Sorry about that. Sorry you had to listen to that. We'll go to Peter real quick. The second greatest caller in talk radio. Peter and Fallbrook. What's going on, Peter?
Yeah, how you doing? I wanted to respond to the greatest caller. And, I would consider myself conservative. I do not support us giving foreign aid to Pakistan or a whole lot of countries, especially while we're running debts and deficits. Now, if we're running a surplus, that's a different story. I think that may be charitable in certain instances. But getting back to this, I look at us giving foreign aid and money to countries like Pakistan and everything as, in a lot of ways,
no reason to ever take a phone call from someone in Los Angeles. Can we just, like, what is that?
That's fair.
Like, you have to, now, I don't want to make a blanket call. You have to really prove that.
You're not from LA, actually.
No, that or, like, you're going to be a really thoughtful, like, you have to, I don't know, somehow, the benefit of the doubt is against you. If you're calling from LA, you gotta, we're discriminating against you profoundly. You need to really climb a big mountain if you're going to call from Los Angeles into the show. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that looks like. And I apologize to our good friends in Los Angeles who would like to chime in from time to time, but it's been ruined. Okay. There's a couple people from LA who just ruin it for everyone. And I despise that place. So
Bobby just apologized.
For what?
His shtick.
His shtick. Okay.
He said, "Can I still call in?" And I said, "Bobby, I don't know."
We're
discussing it right now.
We're discussing it right now.
And he felt bad. I did send some. He said, "I just do it. That's his thing."
I know it is. I know it, and I don't blame him. That's what I don't blame him because there's a tone of jokingness in there. It's not his problem. It's my problem. I'm the one reacting poorly.
Not
to
you.
It's me, Bobby. It's me. That being said. No one from Los Angeles is ever allowed to call in again. You ruined it for a whole city.
Killing our surfer vibe is what's going on.
That's right. That's what it is.
We like to lay back.
We're hanging out. What do you mean? I'll give you this. Don't bring this arrogance here. We're just hanging out. Man, oh, man. 1-800-760-KFM. Now, if you're from Ramona, on the other hand, you can just come into the studio. We'll have you for a guest for the hour. Like that's the flip side.
Call our Ramona hotline.
Exactly. Straight to the front of the line. 0 Res 3. Oh, here's an example why LA's another reason. So 0 Res, they have an LA.